at the ANC. The membership of the ANC wants to become the leadership. So if you call a conference like this for the ANC, they will all want to sit on the stage because there is no longer a difference between a leader and a member. Why it so? Tom and Jerry, they are going past each other. The other one goes there. Leba shimanyana ba nkga megato ba nyaka o ba ba etapele ba o sebe selo. Some small boys who just emerge atsuwa leveleji di khomu tša Bushbuck Ridge ano re nka ba leadera a nkgela ke boloko ba di khomu tša kwa Bushbuck Ridge. Our leadership is just to wear a suit and a tie, and without ideas you can become a leader. Some of these boys are speaking now about us in the ANC because we are not there. When we were there, they had no single view, none whatsoever. They will dare open their mouth in our presence. Now that we are not there, they want to behave like they are brave because bakwampa bakwatlala banyaka uja before ntwe ya bona ikhwa ba e bona re ntwe itlokwa eri before ikhwa le nna ke tshware sengwe nyana. That's what they are all doing. They are fighting for their portion. Whether the EFF is strong or not, whether there is EFF or not, naturally the ANC is bound to die a natural death. History teaches us in Africa that all liberation movements in the continent, after 30 years in power, they start eating themselves. They don't wait for anyone to come and eat them. So you don't have to eat the ANC necessarily. It's going to die its natural death. And when it dies the natural death, the people are going to look around. And when they look around as to what can be the alternative, they must find a formidable force of the vanguard of the working class, the EFF, waiting for that mandate from the majority of our people to lead society. So, comrades, let us not talk about how the ANC is going to be killed and how we are going to kill the ANC. The topic should be, how do we build a strong organization so that when time comes, our people know where to go because we have been there for our people. Our people doubt new ideas. That's why toothpaste is still called Colgate, because Colgate was the first one to be produced. Checkers, the shop called Checkers, ke yona ya mathomo ya o fa batho ba le di plastic e ba yo reka. So e ba nyako tlhalosetsa motho re mpe plastic yela ke tswang le yona kwa Checkers ba re mpe Checkers. La e tswa Shoprite e no bitswa Checkers because Checkers was the first one. It is the same with the ANC. When you send the IEC a tent so that the people can choose a different party, they ban the tent of the IEC. Why? They see ANC as a synonym for politics, and IEC is politics, and therefore politics is ANC. We don't want them here. But once you build a strong branch of the EFF, which becomes an alternative, they will always know that politics do not mean the ANC. Therefore, we can choose a different party, and the tent of the IEC is actually giving us an opportunity to choose an alternative party. But they will never do that if you do not canvass a strong ANC in Emalahleni.
Else who can lead them. But I do think that Floyd Shibam can lead the EFF. I think he's solid. he can lead the EFF. We cannot have a permanent leader of the EFF, traditional leader. Floyd and Josie, looking at them properly. Our comrades, we must nominate them to lead that thing. I think they are ready. Those comrades are ready. They have been tried and tested. We must campaign for Floyd Shibambu to lead the EFF. And I think Josie man can even hold that thing of the SG. Josie is fit to be a Secretary General of the EFF. He has been there, he qualifies, he even has a doctorate. He can lead that team. I think we need to campaign for him to lead. This is a campaign we must launch, comrades, and run around with. A Floyd Shibambu and a Josie campaign to lead that organization of the EFF.
Majority can also be wrong. It's not always the time that the majority is correct. The decisions of the majority must also meet a test of rationality, whether that which they've taken does it meet the rationality test. Let's take, for example, in Parliament, the ANC says the Nkandla report is the final report, where they were showing a swimming pool as a fire pool. The EFF says, no, you are abusing your majority. And then it takes them to court. The court says, yes, in your majority, you are wrong. That decision you took, it's wrong, and therefore, through your own internal parliamentary processes, you must go and correct that decision. So, do not always feel bad when your ideas are not taken in a conference. You might be one of the most advanced detachment of the vanguard party. You might be thinking ahead of the majority, and many of them are going to realize later how correct you were. So if it's not about your own personal glory, but about a principle you hold, even if it doesn't emerge, you just say, okay, we'll see it next time. Maybe we have not done enough work to canvass majority of our people. Anyone who held a different view and once defeated by the majority and lives here to still pursue that view on the Facebook, then the majority was correct. This person does not qualify to be a leader, because for you to be a leader, you must be led by others. And the fact that you are being led today, it doesn't mean you won't lead tomorrow. Unless you think EFF is going to die tomorrow, you want to lead it now before it dies.